Hey folks, doing a little project indoors early this morning. It's cold and windy outside anyway, and this cylinder needs to be bored. I've got a few more to do back there, a little Honda 70 and I think a Z50. May wind up honing the Z50, but regardless, what this is a Polaris 500 Sportsman and Scrambler. They use the same cylinder, and this one is out around, and it was burning some oil. You can see where it scuffed the, well, you can't now because I've got the boring bar set up, but it scuffed the cylinder wall pretty good, and it's out around. So in a second here, I'll start it and we'll run it down and do just a light pass so you can see and hear what it's cutting. So they're real short piston skirts, and this is a, what is it, a 0.25, I think. Yep. So it's a first oversize. That's basically 10 thousandths over. We'll take a couple of very light cuts and then measure it. But these typically will wear out around pretty good, actually. And then they'll notice an oil consumption issue, and just tear them down and put the next oversized piston in and you're good. So let's see, I've got this one set up. Let's see if it'll focus on here. I think it's about 0. Yeah, at 92 millimeters. Each big line on top is 2 millimeters. The little one on the bottom is, it's hard to see, a half millimeter. Or a millimeter, excuse me. So it's all set up right now at 0. See if I can do this without, I'll back it off, take my lock nut off. She's a little bit snug on there today for some reason. All right, put the pin back in. Actually, we'll run it down first. And this is, I've already taken one just super light pass, just kind of make sure I was centered. And, you know, you center it with a dial indicator first, but you always run a really, really light cut just to make sure the dial wasn't lying to you. And let's see if we're going the right way. We are. We're real slow. There's just a little shadow. Not sure. That's the exhaust side. I don't know how this engine's set up. If the cam chain's on the left or it's on the right. I want to say that might be the intake side, but yeah, it's still leaving a little bit of a shadow, and it's going to clean up good on the next cut, which I'll do off camera. But yeah, the Sportsman and the Scramblers both take this piston, and this is a, I'm not sure, oh, here's the box. The WSM, they use a little, I think the Namura uses that little, might be a Teflon patch too, aftermarket piston. It seemed to work out real well. So yeah, the tolerance is really tight. I'll run this at about a thou and 2/10 finish hone, and give it back to the customer so he can get it back on the machine. And you can still see it's leaving a shadow where it's, that's what it's called basically, when the machine surface is smaller than that surface. So that's worn right there, that's wear. Next cut it'll probably come out and we'll be good to go. Alright, stay tuned.